Something that my girlfriend Lisa and I were noticing in
Yes.
Lisa Hannah Walt, a wonderful cartoonist and illustrator and creator of the Netflix show Tuca and Birdie, which I always plug. We were noticing that if you watch a lot of like anime,
Yeah.
like Miyazaki movies or
Yeah.
even just any sort of anime, there'll often be these shots of just someone cooking dinner. Like
Yeah.
they'll just do this interstitial of like, okay, we had our adventure and now we're back at home, and then here's mom or one of the
Grandma.
other main characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you'll see them chop, 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 put the ingredients in the pot, stir it up a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then serve the food to everybody, and everybody eats the food and they all say, wow, delicious, oishi. Right? They say delicious.
Oh, really?
And it has no bearing on the plot, right? Like
Right.
you don't need to see all these people cook and eat for each other. But it's so nice, and it's just a nice break from everything else that's happening as like just a restful domestic moment. You know?
Right. It's just like your life can't just, that's the B plot. That is the message of all Japanese anime or anime stories, is that it can't be adventures all the time.
Yeah.
You got to sit down and have dinner with
There's
your
a
mom
lot of
occasionally.
nice domestic. There's a real focus on domestic, simple pleasures.
Yeah.
In a lot of Japanese media that I really relate to.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really wonderful, and it's not until I watched a lot. It took me this long to like notice that as being a thread that I really like. But it's definitely there.
Yeah, now you've got me thinking about all the Miyazaki movies, and I don't know if you know this about Ponyo, but she loves ham. Are you familiar with the idea?
She goes ham. Yeah.
Ponyo loves ham.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that, and she stole the ham out of all the sandwiches, and it's good times.
It's really wonderful.
It is really wonderful, but in that movie. It was complete banana land, is that Ponyo and the 5-year-old, because Tina Fey has left them by the lighthouse on that cliff to go help the senior citizens. She's like, I'll be back in like 3 days. You know where the cereal is. And so she leaves the mom.
Yeah.
And so then Ponyo is just there with the little boy, and then they get in with some ham sandwiches into a boat, and then they have their journey to go find his mom at the senior center. So
it's been so long since I've seen this movie, but I love Miyazaki movies so much. They're my favorite.
You know what? I can't remember any food scenes in Valley of the Wind or Valley of the.
that one.
That's the one with the giant bugs.
Oh, Naushka in the Valley of the Wind.
Yeah, yeah.
I have seen that one.
Valley of the.
And I don't remember
Wind?
any food scenes in that one. That one is so similar to Princess Mononoke, and I think he almost remade it in Princess Mononoke.
I like Nausicaa better.
You like Nausicaa better?
Yeah, than Princess Mononoke. But I haven't seen Princess Mononoke recently, and I tend to watch Nausicaa on the regular.
I think Princess Mononoke might be the best one of his. But I mean, how can you even compare them? The Wind Rises, I thought, was unbelievably beautiful.
I don't know that I've seen that one.
That was his last movie before he recently came out of retirement and is now working on another movie.
Oh, okay.
But The Wind Rises is really, really beautiful, and it's about World War II. And
For or against? Do we remember?
Against the war,
Interesting.
definitely. He's a pacifist, but so it's really interesting because Hayao Miyazaki loves planes.
Airplanes?
Like airplanes.
Okay.
And so this is a movie about airplanes, and it's a movie about a little boy who grows up to become an airplane designer.
Okay.
And he goes on to, I hope I'm not mangling the storyline, but he goes on to design the Zero, which is the iconic Japanese fighter plane.
Right.
And it's about how he sort of like regrets designing it, even though he loves the plane that he designed.
Right.
And it's about like the romantic. I think he keeps saying something like "planes are a beautiful dream." It's like a sort of mantra. It's a gorgeous movie.